Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tatiana, but you can call me Irie, and I'm a faith-based content creator here on YouTube. I'm also a teacher who recently moved from Jamaica to the United States, and I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit about the differences that I've observed having been teaching in Jamaica for 2 years and now teaching in the US for well over a month. So these are things that I have observed, and I know that as I go along, things might change, and of course every situation is different, but yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys my experience so far. Before I get into all the details, I really just want to say that this experience for me is kind of like a restart point in my life and also in my career. A lot of you guys would have subscribed to my channel from this video that I posted like I think 3 years, I think this video is like 3 years old, and I would have shared my experience having been teaching for a year and how I basically left the classroom. And for me, this experience, just being here, taking that leap of faith to move from my home country where I've been all my life to now being in the US, like I feel like if I should give this chapter of my life a title, it would be starting over, like starting afresh, being on a clean slate. And to be honest, that is exactly what it feels like. Yes, there have been a lot of challenges, lots of ups and downs, but in general, I'm just so grateful for the chance to see my career, to just see teaching in a different way, in a different light. And yeah, so far I would say that there are a lot of things that are different, but there are also a lot of things that are the same. The very first thing that I noticed, and that what I feel like makes such a huge difference in any school, is the amount of resources and accessibility to technology that there is. My heart really goes out to my Jamaican students and just teachers in Jamaica having to navigate the classroom without the resources and the technology and the equipment that they would really need to do their jobs. And I say hats off to me. Like there's this thing that we say in Jamaica that a Jamaican teacher can teach anywhere, just because we always have to turn we hand make fashion, which basically means you have that ability to improvise and to make do with what you have. And so coming here, just simple things that people perhaps take for granted or just feel is the norm is something that a lot of students in my country would just cherish. Like like it would go such a long way in helping them, and that's the main thing, that's the core of it all, that when a child is in an environment where they have access to, like, I'm telling you, basic things like air conditioning, a big screen to see stuff on, good lighting, good ventilation, like those things that might not seem as important as the actual teaching resource or material or handouts that you give them, like it's actually like equally important to those things. And so when I came, I had a level of expectation as to the type of physical environment that I would be in, where resources are concerned, and all of those things. But just coming here and experiencing that, like in my mind, I wish every single school in my country and every single institution would have just all of these things and more. I remember the 2 schools that I taught in Jamaica, like it's so sad, but every exam time, like the students would just dread exam season, and not for the fact that they're going to be doing summative assessments, but just being in the physical classroom where it's so hot and they're uncomfortable. The teachers used to complain, like just so many things. And if I notice it, or if we notice those things as teachers, it makes me think, like, imagine how much the students notice and how much it affects them. In terms of student behavior, I've found, like, kids will be kids wherever they are, teens will be teens wherever they are. I'm a high school teacher, and I see a lot of the same attitudes and behaviors, both good and bad, that students will portray at school. And so there's no, like, honestly, there's not much difference there. The first difference that I mentioned before, and with everything that I'll mention, like, they all tie in. I think with different factors bouncing off each other, like, it will affect student behavior. The next thing that I noticed was with class sizes. I never thought I would ever have a class with less than maybe like 25 students. And being here and having a class with, like, literally like 5 kids, and I mean, that does come with its challenges also. So it's not like, walking a street of gold. It does come with challenges, but at the same time, it made me really see, like, how much having less students in a class really increases each child's opportunity to learn more, to have less distractions, to just really do what it is that they need to do. That's a huge difference. I have never had less than 27 students, but yeah, that was like the least amount, like, within those 2 years. The last thing I want to mention in terms of similarities and differences is with management. I think that having proper management in any institution is key. Like, we know that saying, everything flows from the head. Like, if a school is not being managed properly, it's just going to be utter chaos. And I just want to say that I am extremely happy with my school's management. Our principal and the VPs, like, they do such a great job. They're very hands-on, very helpful. I just think having that determination, having that mindset that this school is going to be great no matter what, is what makes the difference. Like, you don't have to have all the money. Yes, money is definitely important, but what makes the difference is your effort, and staff can feel your effort. The school that I'm coming from, I think we had a really good principal that, really had a lot of vision for the school. And I just really pray that every institution, especially in the high school system, will, have that person sitting at the head that really and truly cares about the institution and is really determined to see it grow from strength to strength. So yeah, guys, I've been here for over a month, and this is just kind of like a newbie reflection. What's different, what's the same, not too in depth, but yeah, I think those things would have covered, like, the general stuff that I've observed. But anyway, I'm out of daylight, as you guys could probably, notice throughout the video. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and share that with you guys. If you're a teacher who, recently moved from your home country and you're, starting over somewhere else, and even if you're not, just if you're starting over somewhere else in life and you feel like me, you have, like, a clean slate, a blank page before you, let's connect, subscribe, like this video, share it with someone you know. And yeah, guys, I'll see you real soon. I really do hope to, just post more often. I'm not even gonna use that C word. I'm not using that C word, but just to post more often and to share more with you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing day or night wherever you are, and I will see you very soon. Bye, friends.